Rockford's home for classic rock, 96.7 The Eagle. Good morning, I'm Double T. Special guest joining me, Ron Romero, president and founder of Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. What made you decide that Illinois needs a rock and roll museum and you're the guy to start it?
We have a lot of great music from Illinois. And, I had been to some other museums like, of course, Cleveland, and Nashville has a lot of museums, music museums. And I got to tell you, one of the things that really tipped me was the exhibit that Rick Nielsen put together right there in Rockford at the Berkeley Museum. I was floored at, the people that came out to celebrate one great band. And then when you start putting every other band from Illinois on top of that list, we've got a great history of music here in Illinois.
Do you have a background in music, or is it just a passion?
Yes, to both. I've been playing music for, 30-some years. I've played in several bands, but it's more the passion, the love of music, playing music, honoring the music from Illinois, and then actually trying to help some up-and-coming artists any way that we can.
I'm talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. So why did you decide to put it down there in Joliet?
Joliet is actually the fourth largest city in Illinois. With that said, Joliet's going through a very unique renovation right now. They've got new buildings down in the downtown area of Joliet for a couple of colleges, in Joliet Junior College and College of St. Francis has presence down there. We have the beautiful Rialto Theater. The Forge is right next to us, which seats about 900 people for concerts there. And there's a lot of microbrews and restaurants and green space coming in. So there's a lot of synergy happening downtown. And not to mention, we're at the Crossroads. We've got Route 80, we've got 355, 57. There's a brand new train station. It's just happening here in this area, so that's why we came here.
Where exactly is it going to be located in Joliet then?
Downtown Joliet. They actually dubbed where we're at as the Crossroads of Mid America. It's where Route 66 crosses Route US 30, which is the Lincoln Highway. They call it the Crossroads of Mid America.
I'm talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. What's going to be in the museum? What's it going to be like? What's the plan?
Everything we can get from all the great bands. We've had some bands contact us already, such as REO. REO Speedwagon is lending us their multi-platinum plaque that they received from the record company that was actually at the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas. They packaged it up and they're shipping it our way. So we've got things like that. We've got drum sets. We've got guitars. We've got sheet music, clothing, some videos, things that might be a little more interactive. And we're asking people to reach out to us because we are trying to build our collection for the museum. So all sorts of things.
I'm talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum. Besides, obviously, bands and music, is there going to be anything else that you're going to be featuring in the museum?
Anything music related. So that would include, for instance, our Hall of Fame. We're inducting Chess Records. Their importance in blues and rock and roll, too, because Chuck Berry actually recorded it at Chess Records, and Rolling Stones recorded there. Chicago radio, WLS, got nominated this year, as did Larry Lujak, former DJ in Chicago. Anything that's related to music, people who support and promote any type of music from Illinois.
I'm talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. You brought it up. Besides, obviously, the museum, you've got an Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So what made you decide to add that along with the museum?
Well, I think it's an important part to really acknowledge and honor the guys who made it. Our mission, basically, paraphrasing our mission statement, is we want to honor the music that came from Illinois. We also want to help and nurture any bands that we can that are up and coming. But certainly to honor the bands who have made it. This year, Chicago made it in, REO Speedwagon made it in, Buddy Guy made it in, Muddy Waters made it in, the Buckinghams. But, of course, from Rockford, Cheap Trick also made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year.
What's the criteria to get into the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
You must have presence nationally and internationally with recordings, and must be at least 25 years old. Not to say that we're not going to tip our hat to a lot of the bands that are up and coming, but for the Hall of Fame, you have to have that 25 years, at least started 25 years ago.
I'm talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. Are you going to be inducting new members every year? Is that going to be an annual thing or every few years? How do you plan on doing that?
So every year, with that 25-year rule, we'll gain another year. So that'll open up the doors to more people as well. But we'll be doing it every year, much like we did this year. We had a response of about 4,000 people making nominations. There were actually 800 individual nominations. And out of that 800, we had to choose 21 to put on a ballot. And out of that 21, we chose 7 performing Hall of Fame inductees this year. So it was quite a big process.
You're also having a ceremony, too.
We are. March 29th. It's Sunday at 2 o'clock. We do have some of the band members coming out. I know that Carl from the Buckinghams will be there. The Ides of March will be there. Jim Peterick and the Ides of March are being inducted. They'll be there. We have some non-inductees that will be performing, like the Crying Shames will be there, or Jimmy Sands from Shadows of Night. We also have Joe Morganfield, which is Muddy Waters' son, will be there performing as well. And an up-and-coming band, sticking true to our mission statement, the Millennials. They're an up-and-coming young band that they're going to kick off the event for us that night.
Where's it going to be held, and how can people get tickets?
So it's Joliet, literally right around the corner from our museum. It's on Ottawa Street, 214 Ottawa Street. I believe it's 214 North Ottawa Street, Joliet, Illinois, downtown. And the tickets are available at our website at road2rock.org. That's roadtorock.org. There's a link right there. It'll take you right to the ticket spice so you can buy your tickets right there. We invite everybody to come in a little bit early, maybe head to some of the fine restaurants that we have there, grab a bite to eat. We do have a cash bar and performances and inductions. We have some great people doing the inductions, too. A lot of Chicago personality radio station guys are coming in to induct the bands as well.
I'm talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. You talk about legendary in the music world. A lot of the DJs that have gone through Chicago are legends in the business.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, some of the big stations like LS and CFL, they were pushing out 50,000 watts, and they were being heard, east and west at night with that good skip. They saw back in the day that where people could hear them in other states. So they had a pretty good reach.
We're talking to Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66. What's the target date for the museum to be open?
So no actual date other than it's going to be later this year for the first floor in 2020, and then 2021 we're looking to open the second and third floors. Now that all depends on how funding continues to grow. We're working on getting private donors are donating, our membership is donating, and grants and things like that. So as the money comes in, we take on a project and complete a project to get it up and running. And I got to tell you, our charter members have grown considerably to about 500 right now, and they're as far away as Washington State, Florida, California, Kentucky, certainly around in Illinois, but throughout the states. So we're getting noticed.
How does someone become a member, and can anybody do it?
Yes. So you can actually go to our website, and on the very top navigation, you'll see membership. Anybody's welcome to join us. We have people join us as an annual renewable charter member, or people that actually donate and become lifetime members. There's some great perks where there's discounts, of course, on merchandise. Sometimes you'll get either free or discounts going into events that we hold. And then, of course, you get voting rights for the Hall of Fame inductees.
If people want to make a donation, money-wise, if they want to donate any object for the museum, find out about membership, any other information, website's the best place to go, right?
Website has all the information. We'd love to hear from you if you have things to donate for the exhibits. Certainly, if you can help us with funding or point us in the direction of funding, we'd certainly appreciate that as well. Just keep in contact. On the very bottom of the front page, you can subscribe to our newsletters, and you'll get updates as things become available.
Are you guys on social media, too?
We have over 22,000 followers on Facebook alone right now. It's from all around the world. People are following us. So, yes, please give us a like on Facebook as well. It's the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum. You'll find us under that.
And Sunday, March 29th is the Hall of Fame Induction Ceremony. Go check it out. This is an awesome thing for Illinois and for all our artists. I appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Thanks for giving me a call. We certainly, are very pleased to hear from you.
It's Ron Romero, president and founder of the Illinois Rock and Roll Museum on Route 66 in the Hall of Fame. Rockford's home for classic rock, 96.7 The Eagle.